first round knockdown was going to be crucial. It was a pretty careless one and a pretty non-eventful one, but of course points-wise we knew that if it went late and it was close on the cards that it could be absolutely crucial. And if they're seeing it the same way that you are, Paul, then it's going to be crucial that Joseph Parker puts a little bit of distance between himself and Chisora in these next 3 minutes.
It's Chisora that gets the eye-catching first blow of the last round in. One of those right hands over the top, and he's found another one as well.
Again, the advice he was getting in the corner was you gave that last round away, and I felt like he did give the last round away. Maybe he was trying to conserve his energy for this big last round now. Crucial round in this fight.
Yeah, for all the good work that we've seen from Parker in the second half of this fight, the early knockdown, those good early rounds, those effective early rounds from Chisora. And I'm with you, Paul. This is way too close to call with any great confidence. Chisora is summoning up one big last shift here. And again, Buddy McGirt, so shrewd, so clever. If he's right and it is a close fight, and you certainly think it is, Paul, just win this last round. It might be enough to win you the fight.
Yeah, I got what he was saying straight away. You know, don't look for the knockout. If he looks for the knockout, he's going to walk onto a big shot. And with the tiredness and the fatigue that he's got, it will knock him out. He's got to just win the round, just outwork Parker in this round, outland and outscore him in this round to take the fight. If Parker takes this round, then in my opinion, that's 7 rounds to 5 for Parker. With the knockdown, he wins by 1 point. Back comes Parker here. That's really good work from Parker. Chisora needs to weather the storm to take the round. Parker really needs to put his foot on the gas now.
Yeah, we're coming down to the final minute of this one. Now Parker's going for the big finish.
He needs a strong minute. He needs a strong minute, Joseph Parker.
I agree.
And he's got him in big trouble here. Chisora, in the final minute of this one, was rocked. Now can Parker keep the pressure on? No, Chisora comes back again. This is absolutely brilliant from Chisora to land that combination downstairs just when it looked like he was there and wide open.
Well, he let him off completely, didn't he? Nick had him on the ropes. Chisora looked a little bit out of ideas and out of gas as well. And Parker, for whatever reason, just did not let his hands go.
It could come down to who wants this more here, and at the moment it's looking like Derek Chisora wants this more. Parker could have finished the show there, in my opinion. He could have put his foot on the gas and worked a little bit harder to get Chisora out today.
Absolutely.
He looks out on his feet at the moment with the tiredness that he's showing. Really brave effort from Chisora at the moment.
I couldn't agree more. He's just outworked Parker here in this round, despite seemingly being ready to be taken. And is Parker going to regret letting him go off the hook there?
Yeah, big regrets in the Dillian White fight that he didn't let his hands go earlier, didn't he? And that got to the final bell and he was just eked out of it by a couple of points on a couple of the scorecards. Is it going to be the same story here?
I'll tell you, you talked about the conditioning and what Joseph Parker's done under Andy Lee, but what about the 37-year-old Derek Chisora pacing himself through there, and he had absolutely nothing left at the end. Now, has he done enough?
I've got a 6 rounds apiece, and the knockdown is taking it for Derek Chisora for me. And I think it definitely was a tale of two halves, a fight of two halves. Chisora went big early and gambled, and it paid dividends for him because, you know, I feel he's done enough to take 6 rounds. The knockdown, which we didn't really, I don't think anyone could foresee that or expect that happened, but it was a good shot, albeit round the back of the head. But I think, in my opinion, that's what stole it for him. But again, we'll have to see what happens with the judges. But a great effort from both fighters, and one they can be proud of.
And he really put something in there, Chisora, in that last round, even though at one point it looked like it was there for the taking, and he landed those big right hands, a couple of big right hands early. But then Parker had him, and just in that last minute, Chris, I thought, hello, he's done here, he's gone. And as you said, oh no, he's let him off the hook.
Don't know why he didn't let his hands go. He was on the ropes, he had space to punch. You saw his hands were down and his eyes were glazed. I think this is it.
Yeah,
why on earth has he not let his hands go there? He's feinted with a jab. It was there for him, and he stepped off and he let Chisora back into the fight. He could have had one big flurry, maybe even would have scored a knockdown, and that could have been the difference. And listen, if this is close on the cards, he will